beautiful Aquarius, and welcome to your money and career guidance. It is tea and tarot time with Julie. Get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, put your feet up, get comfy, glass of wine, something stronger if you want it, I don't mind. You get yourself in a nice lovely space. We are looking at money and career for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. All right, now these readings are to nourish your life and feed your soul, so let's hope we can do that. Let's dive into the tarot and see what is going on for Aquarius. Let's see, for the next 4 weeks, okay, so mid-June until mid-July. Okay, your general guidance for June is already up. I will link it at the end if you haven't seen the playlist. Have a little look. Okay, we've got the Six of Swords, Aquarius. You're moving on to better times. We've got the Chariot. We're definitely moving on. I don't read reversals unless they tell me to leave it as it is, and they didn't, so we turned it around. We've got the Two of Wands. Wow, look at this, guys. Whoa. Ace of Wands and Justice. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Cups, but let's see if it wants to come out. No, yeah. Okay. We've got the Star. We've got the Page of Swords. I'm a little bit butterfingers today. With the 10 of Coins, this is Aquarius. What have you been doing? This looks phenomenal. One more, please. And then we'll get some affirmations out. This looks amazing. Okay, we've got the Moon. Okay. We don't need to know all the answers. And I know you do like to know all the answers. Everybody wants to say, you know, tell me exactly what's going to happen and then I'll feel safe. But this is where you have to just trust. This is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. We've got Justice in the center of your reading. A very, very powerful card. Karma, fairness, balance, contracts, good stuff coming in, particularly when we are looking at money and career. Okay, so let's find out some more. This is your affirmation. These are mine from Hoping to Having Money and Career. And your card is, I welcome my desires changing, my expectations changing, my alignment changing as I become increasingly wealthy. Right, so this is double confirmation because the Two of Wands on the table is a card of change, doing it differently, going in a different direction, and your affirmation is confirming. So I want you to get into this space of I welcome my desires changing. What I wanted, I don't necessarily want now. I want to try something different. Okay, let's get you one of these. These are the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards by Let Go and Flow. Okay, all the cards I use are linked below in the description box, along with the links to my website and books and products and services and events. All right, you've got abundance, rich inside out, generous money flow, prosperity is on its way. So we've got increasingly wealthy and we've got prosperity. I want to get one of these. These are the original from Hoping to Having. For Aquarius, please, for the next 4 weeks, for money and career specifically. Okay. I am creating my greatest life now. Oh, Aquarius, you're in the flow and you're in the money. This is looking amazing. Okay. Right, let's have a chat. Come closer. This Justice card. Well, as we said, karma. Justice will out. Karma will balance. What goes around comes around. All of that good stuff. So Justice, we have the scales balancing. If you've found that you've been putting in and putting in and putting in and putting in and nothing seems to be coming back out, it wants to start coming back out. Because above Justice, we've got the Chariot, which is the card of victory, success, forward movement. And underneath it, we've got the Ten of Coins. Well, the Ten of Coins is the money card of the deck. It is abundance, it is flow, but it's more than just money flow. It's abundance in multiple areas. This can talk about inheritances, this can talk about family wealth, generational wealth, support from your family, not just financially, but in other ways, practically and emotionally. This is it all coming together. Wow. So we've got a new beginning happening here. We've got the Ace of Wands. Now, above it, the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, let's talk up here for a little minute, okay? The Six of Swords is a card of moving on to smoother times, right? The grass is greener on the other side. Everything is coming together. If it has been a very rocky, bumpy road, it's smoothing out now. Okay, so we are leaving something behind that was difficult. Six of Swords comes after the Five of Swords, of course. The Five of Swords is those doubts and conflicts and arguments, battling with yourself. Shall I, shan't I, should I, shouldn't I don't know, all of that. And then we get to the Six. I've made my mind up, I'm off. I'm doing it. I'm going for it. It's going to be better. So we love in this. And the Ace underneath it, the Ace of Wands, is confirming that this is the right decision for you to move on. Whether that is moving on to a different job, whether it's moving on in a different home, it's to do with money and or career. But we're moving on. You might have completed a project and now you're moving on to the next project, still within the same job. It doesn't necessarily mean a change of job, but we're moving on from what we were doing to something else, to something different. Because if we look across the top row, the Six of Swords, moving on, through the Chariot, brakes are off, let's get on with it, no more delays, whoosh, oh, here we go, ends up at the Two of Wands. Now the Two of Wands is a new door. New doors opening, new opportunities. It is different. It's doing it differently. Now, over the last few, probably half a dozen readings, that Two of Wands just keeps coming up. This is the universe saying it's time to go on a different path. It's time for a different direction. Now, that could be to do with your health. Even though this is money and career, if we haven't got the health and the energy, we don't want to go on to anything else. We're too tired, okay? So this could be trialing a new way of eating. You're trialing a new sleep pattern to give you more energy. Perhaps you're having some kind of energetic healing like Reiki or acupuncture or acupressure or any of those. It's like I'm trying something different, right? Because it's going to lead me to that justice. So coming back to this first row then, this Six of Swords, we're moving on to smoother times, easier times. There is a new beginning being offered to me here. Now the Ace of Wands is obviously a new beginning because it's an ace, and Wands is generally career. So we've got an opportunity here for a new job, a new project, a new creative project, a new side hustle, something that I'm going to be excited about, passionate about, energized about. My mojo is back. It's exciting. It's uplifted me. But it's the beginnings of that change because it's rooted down with a Page of Swords. So we've got two swords in this row, Six of Swords, moving on, using that Page of Swords then to start to bring that change about. That new beginning with the Ace of Wands that wants to happen. The Page is about opening those new doors, applying for different jobs, speaking to a realtor about moving home. It's about doing some research. What are my options? What are my opportunities? What can I create? So you're looking into things, okay? The Page of Swords is about research, finding out, getting on Google, getting on YouTube, looking at things. What can I do? Searching job sites, looking at property sites, looking at whatever you want to look at. You're researching and then you're following up and following through because it's a Page of Swords, which is communication, mental clarity. I might be applying for a job. I might be sending an email. I might be making a phone call. I might be reaching out on social media. I am putting some communication in place here. And this is what's moving me forward into this central row, into the Chariot, that forward movement, into that justice, which is a contract coming in. Now, for some of you, if this isn't a job, this can be legal matters being wrapped up. You might have been in a legal battle for a divorce or a financial settlement or suing somebody. This is now coming to a close, and look at the result. It's the Ten of Coins. So you're going to get the money. You're going to get that settlement. You're going to get that job. Whatever it is that you're after here, it is coming in. This is wonderful. over the next 4 weeks, I want you to really go for it, okay, Aquarius? Really go for it, wherever it is for you. Now, it's involving doing something different. So we've got the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. So these wands are our job, our career, moving it forward in a place of excitement, in a place of passion. This could be a new home that always gives us excitement, doesn't it? It doesn't always. Sometimes we don't want to move house. But whatever it is for you, the Two of Wands is the world is opening up to you. You're no longer restricted. This could be that your last child has left home and now you're free to, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? What do I want to be when I'm a grown up? It's allowing yourself to choose a different path. Now, that's rooted down with two major arcana cards, the Star and the Moon. Just phenomenal energy. So the Star is your hopes and wishes and dreams. It's your light shining brightly. It's you being the star, being seen, shining brightly. You really in this energy now of seeing your light and allowing yourself to just dive into it, not knowing what the outcome will be with the moon there. Just saying, I'm going for it one step at a time. I'm allowing myself to step forward. Those of you started YouTube channels or some kind of side hustle or some kind of Amazon shop or anything like that, you're being seen. And so for those of you entrepreneurs, those of you with your own businesses, you could be creating a new product or service here. Those of you writers, authors could be starting a new book, and it is going to let you be seen and let your light shine. Don't worry about the outcome, all right? When we're manifesting and creating, we don't want to get too much into the outcome of this is what I expect it to look like. This Two of Wands is saying, let expectations go. You're going on a new path. Just allow it to unfold, one foot in front of the other. Just trust that the moon energy will guide you. Even when you can't see clearly, just follow the light that you can see. And the light that you can see is your own light from that star energy. Just trust and follow and go with it. Because look at these affirmations. I am creating my greatest life now. Abundance, rich inside and out, generous money flow. And your desires are changing. What you thought you wanted might have worked for you before. It's not working now. Doesn't fulfill you now. Want something different. And that's all right. I'm increasing my wealth and my expectations and desires are changing with that. So we're allowing it to grow and expand and flourish. So this is really good, really good. Let's clarify a little bit. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Which ones do you want me to clarify, please? Okay, they're talking about the Justice card here. Seven of Swords. Okay, between these two, the Ace of Wands and Justice. We've got the Seven of Swords. Now, this is a card of clarity, of strategy, of planning. It's also a card of discretion. Now, it can be... Oh, excuse me a moment. So my throat's getting a little dry. All right, let me just get some cold coffee. I'm not a fan of cold coffee unless it's a boiling hot day, and not a hot coffee that's gone cold. But anyway, I digress. The Seven of Swords can be a card of deception. In this case, I don't feel it is. I feel that this is more about discretion. Okay, so I'm looking for a new job and I'm not telling anybody about it. I might tell my partner, but I'm not telling my boss. I might not tell my colleagues because the word will get around. I'm going to be discreet about this. Okay, this new beginning with the Ace of Wands, discretion is the word. You don't need to share all of your ideas and inspirations and business with everybody else. Just use your discernment of what feels right and keep the rest to yourself, okay? So you're having a plan to move towards this justice, this fairness, this balance. Look at this, bottom of the deck. We've got the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, my days. Let's stop there. Okay. Okay, we've got the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, the two most affluent money cards in the deck. Now, you've already got the Ten of Coins once, you've got it again with the King. Okay, the King of Pentacles is the richest king in the deck. You've then got the Six of Wands, which is the card of success, recognition, being seen, riding high, hugely successful achievement next to the Star card. And then you've got the Hierophant, which is long-term stability, long-term contracts, something that's going to go all the way, that's really stable, followed by the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. I mean, really, Aquarius, does it get any better than this? This is fantastic. The Wheel of Fortune is saying the time is now. It's the right time. The wheel is turning in your favour. It's fortunate. It's prosperous. With the Empress, which is the abundance card, the creative card, well, Aquarius, hold on to your hats, because this next 4 weeks in terms of money and career is phenomenal for you. But take the action, follow through, let go of the outcome, just listen to that heart and guidance, and just be on that path towards that success, because you are hurtling yourself towards it, and it's going to meet you halfway. Fantastic. Let's finish off with an angel card. Wow. This is probably the best reading I've done for you for a long, long time. In terms of money and career, this is fantastic. Okay. And the angels want to add, I am beautiful. All right. And you may think, what's this got to do with money and career? Everything. When you see your own beauty, your worth, your expectations, your desires, they increase. When you see your own beauty, you also see the beauty in life, and then life gets more beautiful. Everything starts to get more beautiful. Abundance is beautiful. It's Venus-led, it's beauty. I want beauty in my life. I want a beautiful life, and I am beautiful. So align with that, because Aquarius, the next 4 weeks are very exciting for you. All right, my beautiful people, that is what I have for you for the next month for money and career. I've already posted your general tarot guidance for the month of June. I'm going to put the playlist up here or down here, one of these two. All right, and I'm also going to pop up this playlist for money and career. They're not all out yet. They'll be out by the end of the week. Most of them are out now. And also check out down here somewhere your collective general readings, which I post every Friday. Okay, and I will see you soon. If you enjoyed this reading, do me a favor, give it a like, a share, and if you haven't yet, do think about clicking that subscribe button. You know, it's completely free. All you've got to do is create a Google account, all right, a YouTube account, and all you need for that is your email address. That's it. No money. There's no money. It's completely free. All right, you won't get any spam, nothing like that. And I will see you next time. Take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.